LBB store to Professor Phil. You are now in contradiction with Apollo EDU. They are on your own side. They state Earth rotates underneath objects not rigidly attached to Earth, and show Earth rotating underneath an aeroplane as we see an apparent deflection. How can the Earth rotate underneath an aeroplane for an apparent deflection if Earth and the airplane both move as one? That's game, Professor. So he claims that Apollo EDU states that the Earth rotates underneath objects. Let's take a look. The coriolis force arises due to the fact that the Earth is rotating. Properties of the coriolis force: acts on objects not rigidly attached to the Earth, always acts to deflect an object to the right, left of its direction of motion in the southern hemisphere. Magnitude is 0 at the equator and maximum at the poles. Magnitude depends on the rotation rate of the Earth. The magnitude would increase if the Earth's rotation rate increased. If the Earth were not rotating, the coriolis force would be 0. So nowhere in this Apollo EDU does it state that the Earth rotates underneath objects. That is a blatant lie.
The boy's a liar, the boy's a liar.
So he focuses on the top animation, while completely ignoring the bottom one. Oh, LBB store. Why are you ignoring the bottom animation? If you were correct in your misunderstanding that they say that the Earth rotates underneath objects, which they do not state by the way, then why are you ignoring the bottom animation, where if you were correct in your misunderstanding, the Earth would have to be rotating from south to north? Look at that deviation of the planes. Are you now saying that they're claiming that the Earth is rotating from south to north? Because that's what you would have to claim in order to go by the bottom animation. Or do you think it's just your misunderstanding? He comes back to Professor Phil Bell. Can a stop sign literally bolted onto the Earth ever appear to have a coriolis deflection? Why not? How do you have a coriolis deflection of an object if both the object and the rotating Earth move as one? You are done. So I reply to him. Again, the definition of coriolis: an effect whereby a mass moving in a rotating system experiences a force, the coriolis force, acting perpendicular to the direction of motion and to the axis of rotation. Hello, in the very definition it says moving. Is a bolted down thing moving in a rotating frame now? Is a plane bolted down? Are objects moving within a rotating system, bolted down? Are they moving as one, as in they are stationary on the floor, bolted down? No, they're not, are they? When a plane is stationary, on the runway for instance, it's not experiencing a deviation, is it? No, because it has to be moving. So your stop sign is a gross misunderstanding or a straw man. I then ask him to define tangential velocity for me. Then give me the tangential velocities for the globe at all latitudes. Then go look at the formula for Coriolis. Then give me the maths to back up your claims. Till then, you are done. If you can't do any of that, well, it tells us what we already know, doesn't it? You have nothing but misunderstandings. You're done. Do you think he ever did any of these things? No, of course he didn't. So here is the formula for Coriolis acceleration. The angular velocity of Earth is 2 pi divided by 1 day. One side real day equals 86,164 seconds. 2 pi equals 6.28. 6.28 divided by 86,164 equals 0.00007288426 radians per second. So here is the formula for the acceleration due to Coriolis again. At 80 degree latitude, an object travelling at 200 meters per second. So then we do 2 times 200 times the angular velocity of Earth times sine 80. Which gives us an acceleration of 0.02871079327 meters per second. Acceleration at 40 degree latitude for the same object travelling the same speed is 2 times 200 times the angular velocity of Earth times sine 40, which equals 0.0187396397 meters per second. So as you can see, for an object travelling 200 meters per second at 80 degree latitude, the acceleration is 0.02 meters per second. For an object travelling at 200 metres per second at a 40-degree latitude, the acceleration is 0.01 metres per second. As you get closer to the equator, the acceleration decreases. Here is another picture, and as you can see from the direction of rotation, that the ground is not claimed to move underneath, objects not attached. As you can see, there is a deviation depending on which way you're going and depending on which hemisphere you're in. So no, it is not claimed to be the Earth rotating underneath objects. That is a gross misunderstanding, and you do not understand coriolis. Please learn coriolis, because you are strawmanning the globe. Strawmanning the globe does not make the Earth flat. Sorry.